Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and my dear friends. It's me, Professor Mahajan, taking this opportunity to welcome you all for the concluding session of this Sun O media activity, which we could continue for last 21 days with the same time. And in that activities, I have chosen a theme, that is power of words. This is the last article I am putting in the power of word for this phenomena. I can call festival our say classmate festival. The sentence which the group of the words made the sentence which I have taken. This sentence, I heard this sentence 30 years back. And to be very honest, my dear friends, this sentence has helped me a lot in defining and designing my life of last 35 years. That has given me a clear-cut understanding for choosing a right decision, whether the work is to be done or not to be done. And because of this particular sentence, I can say it has got a large share in that I could have a very successful life. So I will just come to that sentence. It's basically a serenity pair, and it goes like this: God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the thing I can, and wisdom to know the difference. This is basically the prayer is rather written by Reinhold Niebuhr. He has written this in 1930 or like that, but this got a popularity after 50. It's a little bit big. There are few stanzas in it, but the very popular stanza is this: the God grant me the serenity to accept the thing I cannot change, courage to change the thing, and wisdom to know the difference. Now, before I come to the beauty and wisdom and dignity of this particular group of words, let me create a little bit background. So this God is very impartial to us so far as the distribution of 24 hours we consider. So if I am rich or somebody is poor, God is exactly impartial. He has given 24 hours to him and 24 hours to me. It is same 24 hours he has given to Amitabh Bachchan, Akshay Kumar, Amir Khan, Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, Donald Trump, and to you and me also. But there is one small trick in it. Suppose if you have a 100 rupees note and the next gentleman is also having a 100 rupees note. So you both can purchase articles worth to this 100 rupees. But which article to purchase, that discretion is given to you. He may go for some non-hygienic item, I may go for hygienic item, worth 100 rupees. But the utility of that particular 100 rupees will be totally different. Similarly, this 24 hours, we have definitely have the same time, but the utility of that time is totally a discretion of a particular person. And now, the entire magic lies behind this. What is happening that we are very greedy people. So, we are running after so many items in a day, all for 7 by 24 hours and an year too. So we have a huge list of items to be done. I can say it's an infinite list. And within a span of 24 hours, there are many items to whom we need to say no. Irrespective of our sweet will that we should go with that item, but we cannot do it. It is the restriction of the time and restriction of the list of the items. Now what is happening? we need to say no to many items. No, to which items we should say no and to which items we should say yes. This sentence will help you a lot. So before I go to the beauty of this sentence, let me tell a small incident to you, which I have made use of this sentence. And then I will come to the meaning of the sentence and we'll see what more we can discuss on this particular issue. Say it is a story of 10 years back. I was just traveling from Delhi to Nagpur. Basically, I have decided to stay at Nagpur, that mind is prepared. So while travel from Delhi to Nagpur, I have a co-passenger with me. During a span of 1.5 hours, we got started interacting with one another. He said, I am so and so. I said, I am so and so. He said, I am from Delhi. I said, I am from Nagpur. Once I said that I am Professor Mahajan and I am from Nagpur. And he said, oh, Nagpur. Nagpur is too hot. How do you feel? I said, it's okay for me. Nagpur is, we are having no doubt, during a summer season, we have 45 degrees centigrade. And constantly mounting from 40 to 45 in a couple of months. But still it is okay. How do you feel? If you ask me, I will say it's okay for me. Okay, very nice, very nice. And say, what about rainy season? So I have said a very ample reason. Then how do you feel in rainy season? I said, it's okay. It's okay to me. And what about the cold? Yes, we got fairly good cold. In December, we go up to 5 degrees. 5 degrees. In Delhi, we got cold, but 5 degrees not less. So how do you manage? I said, it's okay to me. He was surprised, but I was not. Because I have in my mind that the climate I cannot change. Can I change the climate of Nagpur? Whether it is a hot summer or a very cold winter or a very heavy rainy season, it is totally beyond my control. So, the things which are beyond my control should be accepted. And if I have made my mind that I have accepted the things which I cannot change, then naturally my tendency will be to get adjusted with the situation, environment, and I will be happy rather than lagging for the items. It's too hot, it's too cold, it's too raining. No. I am really very happy with that. Now you see the importance of this sentence. The prayer says that the God grant me the. There are 4 parts of that. First part is the God grant me the serenity. This is one part. God grant me the serenity. God grant me the serenity to accept the things which I cannot change. There are so many things in the life that I need to accept that I cannot change these things. This is the first sentence. Means even if I have a lot of energy to spend, lot of money to spend, I cannot change it. God grant me the serenity to accept the thing which I cannot change. That is second. Courage to change the thing. I should have been given a courage to change the thing which I can. So I should exert my energy on the things which I can change rather than wasting the energy on the things which I am unable to change. So the first part is he is requesting a God. Second part is he is asking that he should accept the things which he cannot change. Third part is he is saying that he wants to change, he should be given a courage to change the things. And finally the very important thing he is asking for, and the God should give him the wisdom to know the which things can be changed and which things cannot be changed. In our entire life, the fight goes with the things that we are not in a position to identify which things we can change and which thing we cannot change. So he is asking a favor, a wisdom from a God that he please allow me to understand which thing I can change so that accordingly I will implement my time and all these things, and which I cannot. Now I will give small example. For example, if if I am Professor Mahajan. So it's my family name, I have my own family. I cannot change my family. Okay. My height, after a particular time, it is fixed. So if I think that I should change and I should fight to change my height, it is not possible. It is a waste of time and waste of energy too. So I should accept. If I am not a fair in color, okay, I cannot do much more. I cannot, if I am say tilting towards little bit black, how can I make myself white? Not possible. So I have to accept that this and this. But if I am a thin and if I want to build my body, then the God should grant me the courage to change that. So second part is I should understand what is to be changed and which cannot be changed. I cannot, if I am born to the poor family, let us take the example that if I am born to the poor family, I cannot change that, because to take birth is not in my control. But to die as a poor, I will not permit myself, because that is the thing which I can change. So I spend most of my time to change my position, and I should have that wisdom. It reminds me a small story of Mahabharata. Probably you must be knowing the character of Karna. During that examination of the Kaurav Pandavas, the Karna was also there, but Karna was not from a king family. On the prima facie, he was not known that he is a brother of Pandavas at that point of time. So basically he he has a origin which is known to the people as Sarathi. Sarathi means it is a driver of chariot. The family who drives the chariot, so that Adhirath is his father and Karna was his son. So the people were not ready to accept Karna as king. So the shlok is Suto va Sutaputro va Yova Kova Bhavamyam Daivayatte Kule Janma Madayattam tu Paurusha. मैं थोड़ा हिंदी में बोलना चाहूँगा इसके बारे में कि वहाँ के जो लोग थे वो उसको बोर कर रहे थे कि तुम सारथी हो, तुम सारथी हो, तुम सारथी हो, यू कैनॉट सिट अलॉन्ग विद द किंग एंड ऑल दिस थिंग. और उसके बाद कर्ण का जो आवेश देखा तो कर्ण चिढ़ के बोल रहा था कि सूतो वा सूत पुत्रो वा युवा को वा भवाम्यम दैवायत्ते कुले जन्मा मदायत्तम तु पौरुष. अरे मैं सारथी हूँ या सारथी के कुल से हूँ, या मैं ये हूँ या वो हूँ, या राजा हूँ या जो भी हूँ, ये मैं किस खानदान से हूँ ये मेरे हाथ में नहीं है. ये भगवान की दी हुई देन है कि कहाँ मैं जन्म लूँ. योवा कोवा भवाम में दैवायत्ते कुले जन्मा, वो तो उसकी करनी है कि मैं कहाँ जन्म लूँ. मदायत्तम तु पौरुषम, तुम मेरा कुल क्यों देखते हो, तुम्हें देखना है तो मेरा पौरुष देखो, आओ मेरे से फाइट करो और फिर मेरे को जानो. दिस इज he realized that he cannot change his ancestors, he cannot change his family, but he can change, he can elevate himself to such an extent that people will accept him as a king. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. So Karna has got a very clear-cut understanding that he cannot change his family, but he can change his power, and which he has done. Then say second part is, suppose I have very bad handwriting. Now here I can improve upon my handwriting, so I can change. Now the courage to change the thing, why that particular prayer you have courage? It means whenever you say that you can change, then once you accept that you can change this particular thing, then you have to do certain homework for that. Number one, there are 3-point program for the third part. That is, you should have a clear-cut idea that what you want to achieve. Means you have this thing and you want to achieve this thing. So that should be very clear, so that you can spend the time and your energy and power on it. So the first thing should be clear that what should be changed. You should have a clear-cut idea. And in order to have every change, you have to pay for that. Means either in terms of money or in terms of efforts or in terms of brain or practice, whatever the methodology. So that is the price inbuilt to make some changes. And the third thing is you start paying it. Unless and until these particular 3 things are performed simultaneously, you cannot change the thing. That is why he is asking the courage to change the thing. And finally, wisdom. This is very important, that I should realize what I cannot change and what I can change. So friends, this is a very, very wonderful sentence. And you can make use of this sentence whenever there is a choice for selection of the work. You spend your money, time, energy in choosing if it is changeable, or you straightway forget. If it is not changeable, just accept. Okay, that's it. That will give you a total relief, and whatever the unnecessary time you will be spending on the items which you cannot change, probably that will be reutilized in the items which you can change, and you can make the best use of your 24 hours. Friends, please apply this sentence and see the dignity and wisdom of this particular sentence, and I am very sure that this will give you such a path that will lead you to a very successful life. So friends, with this I conclude. Thank you very much. Once again, goodbye and see you shortly, soon. Thank you.